Hi there, Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading for the next few weeks of July. I am a little bit behind, I'm sorry, but I've been busy and then I've been working. We had a death in the family, so it is the 9th today. So I hope this connects with you. We'll go ahead and pull a couple of messages and see what the next few weeks of July are going to be like, or any little messages that you need to hear of. This is for the sun sign of Sagittarius. So if you have your sun, north node, rising, moon, Venus, or a lot of planets in Sagittarius, this is for you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear anything that you have to say. If you are new here, welcome. I invite you to stay for the rest of the reading. And that is what, yeah, only take in what resonates, leave the rest behind. And we're going to go ahead and do a self love or energies around you. And we're going to do a work or career. We're going to go ahead and do an angel card, and then we're going to do a couple of dice to pull more information and see where we are at the moment. In your subconscious, as far as right now, we have the Three of Pentacles here. That's what's going on in the background. So maybe in your subconscious, you have the message here of maybe there is a sense here that you need to, or a message here for you that you need to accept help when you need it. There is teamwork that needs to be done here. There is collaboration and a group success. So maybe working with others will benefit you and will give you expanding moments at the time. Maybe it's a time for you not to think so much of anything internal. If you have a head over heart, you need to discipline your you need to be disciplined and act with truthfulness. So maybe working with others will expand your horizon of what you have in mind, anything that you have plans of for the next few weeks. As far as yourself, there is a sense here of you, I'm sensing of you needing to listen to your inner voice. There is difficult choices that need to be made, and then there is indecision, or you feel confused. You see how this person has a band tied around their eyes here. So maybe there's certain things that you're just not wanting to see, that you choose not to see. But it's telling you here that to listen to your inner voice. You know what choice you need to make. So listen to that gut instinct that you have. You have intuition, and that is screaming at you. And that is what you need to decide on. I hope this is making sense to you. As far as forces around you, or maybe your romantics in your romantic life, there could be somebody that's younger that is around you, and this doesn't have to be romantic. Maybe it's just energies out around you, but this person is very focused on their dream. Maybe they're dreaming of you. They're wanting you to enjoy the journey with them. They want to explore. They come in with a lot of excitement and freedom. Or this could be maybe a son or a daughter around you that is very passionate and wants to explore a lot of things. They're very excited about life. But yeah, that is what I'm feeling as far as the energies around you. This person, or maybe maybe there is a sense that you feel renewed when you come around somebody, and this could be a fire sign. Somebody that makes you feel younger, somebody that makes you feel passionate, somebody, maybe it's time to think, are you enjoying the journey, or are you too attached to the outcome? So maybe there is a sense of feeling here of maybe having more excitement and doing things for the moment that make you passionate at the moment. Maybe there could be somebody around you that's making you feel that way as well. And you are a Sagittarius, so you are young at heart as well. But and you could act out of impulse and just go for what you want. And that is okay too, because that's how you get to doing things, right? You set your archer, and then you go and get it, right? But you know where you're going. That's for sure. And now, as far as your your work, your career. You have the Seven of Wands here, so there may be challenges that you're going through at work, but you can do it. Know that you can do it. There is a sense of competition or maybe challenges or a struggle, but as long as you stand up for what you need to stand up for and voice your opinions, and not be like I don't know, like a sucker for people, you know, not give in. You're gonna be okay. Even though there's challenges here, you're gonna come up on top. Your hard work will end up paying off. Or maybe even things that you have gone through and there was a lot of struggle and changes. Maybe it's a time to reflect and see, what have you learned from that outcome, from all the obstacles and from your past. And it's maybe reminding you of not to repeat those same cycles. Maybe there's things that you are going through that remind you of you having to fight, you know, for tooth and nail for certain things. And what did that outcome turn out to be? And are you repeating the same cycle again? Maybe it's time to take a look and see, do you want to continue doing that? Right? So that is a message that I have for you. Let's get some angel messages here. You have 555, so you have success, balance, finances, success, wealth cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize the greatest potential. Yes, so maybe it's time to appreciate the people around you as well. There is a lot of success coming in, balance, finances, and know that what goes around comes around. So be good to the people around you so they can be good for you, to you too. Kind of like when you know how when we take care, you know, our parents take care of us when we're little, and then we, you know, we grow old and then our kids are taking care of us. So it's like the same cycle, you know. I guess we got to be good to our kids too, so they can be good to us in the future, right? So yeah, that is what I felt I needed to say. So let me know if that resonates, and let's go ahead and pick up some dices for you and see what else is coming up ahead. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be a Virgo rising. You could be a Virgo moon. You could have a lot of Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. But Virgo has to do more with a mental state, or maybe you needing to be focused on something. I'm picking up maybe there is something that you need to be having your focal point on. Maybe there is a lot of solitude that you need to, or you've been going through a lot of solitude, rationality. You could be very picky or overly critical of yourself or of others, or you could have taken on too much that makes you feel so overly critical of certain things that are going on in your life. And it kind of makes sense, because that's why you have the Two of Swords here. You feel like you can't even see straight anymore, right? Because you already you've been too picky, or you kind of put too much on your shoulders that you don't even know what direction to go. Does that make sense, Sagittarius? Everybody's getting Mercury. So, and you also have Mercury here, so that has to do more with the mind. So that maybe you could be in a really mental state here. Anything that has to do with communication, intelligence, or just the mind. It's like your mind is taking over a lot of things here, and you're being too picky with yourself, too critical with others and yourself too. So and that's leading you to things that you don't want to choose, or maybe fighting with others. So it's time to take a step back maybe and think back, like, why are we even fighting? Or why are we even, you know, does this make sense, you know? So take the time to appreciate what you have now And maybe live in the moment and not live in your head so much. And maybe you're over analyzing certain things that don't need to be analyzed, because just like everything else, it kind of fixes itself, right? And you also have the number 12, and this has to do with maybe that it has to do with spirituality, the collective. It has to do with, it represents maybe imprisonment. You feel like imprisoned, or you feel like you're going through a lot of losses or griefs, or you feel like you have a lot of enemies at the moment, and solitude follows it. It could represent fear, secrets, hidden things, or deepest thoughts and addictions. Maybe for some of you, you could be dealing with a lot of addictions or a lot of losses that has you stuck in your mind, stuck in your head. You could feel like it's more of a mental. You could feel imprisoned. You could, some of you could be imprisoned, but it's a mental state of feeling grief, loss, or you feel like you're at things alone. And yeah. And this message, that's why it's encouraging you to take personal responsibility for what you've done, and then realize your greatest potential. So maybe all these struggles that you're going through, you're going to get to realizing that you are going to be reaching a really big potential within yourself, within that you didn't even know that you have. And we all have so much power within us, and we just let other people and other things and our mind take over. But our mind is our greatest asset, because we have the power to change our destiny at any given moment. All we have to do is apply the change in our thoughts and change our subconscious from poverty to riches. You have a lot of finances that are coming in. You have a lot of wealth. It's just a poor person's mentality that you have. You need to change. Be grateful for what you have, because a lot of fortune is coming your way. Make the right choices that you need to make. Use your inner voice. You know already what you need to change. If it's addictions that you're dealing with, or if it's a certain losses, or feel like you have nobody by your side, change that mindset and watch your life change for the better and wealth come in. So that is the message that I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you connected with this. I appreciate you so much. If you are new here, thank you for staying this long, and I welcome you to participate in the future ones. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye.